Mic check 1, 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Today we have qualifiers, 7 of them in total, and our first qualifier is about to get underway. There is a driver change on number 5, Bullville Jonathan. It'll be Nick Boyd. A beautiful morning here in Campbellville for this September 1st, 2023. Temperature continuing to climb by the minute. We're getting into the upper teens as we speak. The track is fast, and there really isn't much of a breeze to talk about. Sunny skies as we get set for the first of 7. Wings of the gate are now open. Let's meet the field of 5 older pacers here for qualifier 1. Number 1 is Beach Glass. The 4-year-old is trained by Brent McGrath. The driver is Paul McDonnell. 2 is Bob Cajun, a 4-year-old gelding, trained by Bill Hofacker. Sylvain Filion drives. 3, Roll with the Flow, a 4-year-old gelding, trained by Blake McIntosh with Bob McClure. 4 is Sports Fan, 4-year-old, also trained by Blake McIntosh. The driver is Jody Jameson. And the 5 is Bullville Jonathan, a 5-year-old gelding, trained by Mike Saftick. The driver is Nick Boyd. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Picking up speed. Here they come for qualifier number 1. And the raw fan pacing. Beach Glass from the rail. Sprints forward. There's Roll with the Flow, who was starting from post 3, crossing over into second. Getting away in third is Sports Fan. Then fourth is Bob Cajun, and the early trailers Bullville Jonathan. They head to the first turn, and Beach Glass, as expected, has surged out to a clear lead and is up top here by about 7 lengths as they head to the opening quarter. So it'll be Beach Glass, and he's going to go by the opening panel in 27 and 3. So Beach Glass into the backstretch, the leader. Back in second is Roll with the Flow. Then in third is Sports Fan. Racing fourth is Bob Cajun, and your trailer fifth is Bullville Jonathan. So Beach Glass. Last year he made over $1.1 million. Was sidelined for a while, but on the comeback trail. This is his 3rd consecutive qualifier, and last week he went in 150 flat. Here this morning he is rolling right along once again, on top by more than 10 lengths at the half in 55 seconds flat. So heading to the far turn, it is all Beach Glass. In second remains Roll with the Flow, so everybody else doing their own thing. Then in third is Sports Fan. Racing in fourth is Bob Cajun, and Bullville Jonathan is back in 5th. Midway around the far turn, and it's all Beach Glass. Beach Glass and Paul McDonnell leading it by more than 15 lengths, coming to 3/4, and this is going to be big. 3/4 time, 122 flat. So just want a 27-second third quarter, and it's Beach Glass coming into the lane, looking powerful here. So as mentioned, Beach Glass getting tuned up to join the older ranks this season. 3rd consecutive qualifier. He's going to go a big mile here this morning. Roll with the Flow is back in second, and then we go to Sports Fan, Bob Cajun, Bullville Jonathan. Here is Beach Glass coming down to the wire. He stops the clock in 149 and 2. Finishing second was Roll with the Flow, Sports Fan third, then Bob Cajun and Bullville Jonathan, 149 and 2 for Beach Glass. Up next is qualifier number 2. We're on the trot here for the second qualifier. Scratching number 4, Dryden Hanover. Dustin Jones drives the 6, Money All Day. 1 landing order, a 2-year-old filly by Tactical Landing. Desiree Jones trains, Gino Toscani drives. 2, Royal Beluga, 2-year-old gelded son of Tactical Landing, trained by Mark Etzel with Bob McClure. 3 is Southern Money, 2-year-old daughter of International Money, Blake McIntosh, a trainer, Sylvan Filion driving. 4 is out. 5 is Fast Resolution. Resolve, 2-year-old filly. Matt Bax trains and drives. 6, Money All Day. International Money, 2-year-old filly. Dustin Jones will trains and drives. 7 is PL Robert G. Cadabra, 2-year-old colt. Matt Dupuis, the trainer driver. 8, Electric Jane, a 2-year-old daughter of EL Titan. James McDonald for Chantel Mitchell. And 9, Mass Money, a 2-year-old daughter of Muscle Mass. Mark Etzel trains and drives. So they're off and trotting here in qualifier number 2. And a breaker at the beginning was number 2, Royal Beluga. Pushing ahead comes Money All Day at the rail landing order. Got out of there strong. Getting away third is Southern Money. And then we will find from mid-pack that is going to be Fast Resolution going ahead of Electric Jane, who is going to be tracked by Mass Money. And then we find PL Robert G and the breaker still off stride there, Royal Beluga. They went by the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat, and the 2-year-old trotters are now moved into the backstretch, and it's landing order up top. Second is Money All Day, a break of 6 lengths then. Going back to racing in third, Southern Money, who is followed fourth by Fast Resolution. On that one's back in fifth is Electric Jane, a little bit of a gap to Mass Money. Another few lengths to PL Robert G. And the trailer, and pulling up, was the 2, Royal Beluga. So they were by the half in 58 and 3. Landing Order does the heavy lifting here this morning. It's Landing Order, the daughter of Tactical Landing, being stalked from Money All Day in second, 6 or 7 lengths, going back to Southern Money in third. Fast Resolution in the debut qualifier is fourth, followed fifth by Electric Jane. 6 is Mass Money, and then in seventh, that is PL Robert G. And as mentioned, Royal Beluga pulled up, 3/4 time, 128 and 1, off the turn and into the stretch. Landing Order, she'll try and finish this one off, edging out now. Here comes Money All Day. Money All Day comes to the outside, trying to get by Landing Order. In third remains Southern Money. Mass Money now has moved up into fourth from Fast Resolution, Electric Jane, and PL Robert G. So taking the lead is Money All Day after following the leader throughout, and it's going to be Money All Day in the second qualifier, and she will win it. Finishing in second was Southern Money. Outside Mass Money got third. Landing Order was fourth. Time of the mile, 158 and 1. Starting gates in position for qualifier number 3. We're on the pace here. Sean Stacy drives 2. Hands off, nose in. And the 8, Mr. Ya Ya Ya, will be Sylvain Filion. 1 trophy taker, a 2-year-old son of All Bets Off. Jack Darling trains, Jody Jameson drives. 2 hands off, nose in. 2-year-old gelded son of McWicked, Sean Stacy trainer driver. 3 I'd Imagine, 3-year-old Better's Delight colt. Derek Anderson trains, drivers Phil Houdon. 4 is War We for Laura, 2-year-old All Bets Off colt. Frank Baker trains, Tyler Borth in the bike. 5 Lou Grant, 2-year-old Sweet Lou colt, trained by Isaac Waxman with Louis Waugh. 6 DA Magic Mike, 2-year-old gelded son of McWicked. Sean Stacy trains, Jonathan Drury drives. 7 Where's the Money is a 3-year-old State Treasurer colt, trained by Mitch Tierney with Austin Sorey. 8 Mr. Ya Ya Ya, Jimmy Freight 2-year-old colt. Clark Bealby trains, the driver Sylvain Filion. And the 9 is Outlaw Jesse James, that 3-year-old colt. Mark Goddard trains, Todd Ratchford drives. That one was off stride before the start. They're off in pacing here in the 3rd qualifier, and I'd Imagine has gone out to the early lead. War We for Laura follows up there into a 2nd. Hands off, nose in, got away 3rd. Then 4th is Lou Grant as they go to the first turn. Trophy Taker is 5th. We will go back to DA Magic Mike. That one is ahead of Mr. Ya Ya Ya, who is tracked by Where's the Money, and the trailer is Outlaw Jesse James. They were by the opening quarter in 29-3. As they're into the backstretch, up top by 3 lengths here is I'd Imagine, 3-year-old son of Better's Delight, leading it for Phil Houdon. 2nd is War We for Laura. And now here comes Lou Grant underway for Waugh. And that one is moving forward here in the 2nd quarter. In 4th is Hands Off, Nose In, who is being followed by Trophy Taker. Going to DA Magic Mike, who is being tracked by Mr. Ya Ya Ya. Then to Where's the Money? Outlaw Jesse James is last. The half was 59-4. So they were slowing things down in the 2nd quarter. That saw the lead change with Lou Grant sweeping up to the lead. The other starting to tighten up. It's Lou Grant leading it by 2 lengths here. This is a son of Sweet Lou, who has the advantage midway around the far turn. I'd Imagine's in 2nd. War We for Laura is 3rd. 4th is Hands Off, Nose In. 2 lengths going back then to Trophy Taker, who is followed by DA Magic Mike. Mr. Ya Ya Ya, Where's the Money? Outlaw Jesse James is last. 128-3 was the 3-quarter time. They're into the stretch. Lou Grant has some company. War We for Laura on the outside here for Borth. That one's up to the wheel. Called upon to try and charge on by Lou Grant, and War We for Laura. Back in 3rd is I'd Imagine. Lou Grant still with the lead here and might give the cold shoulder there to War We for Laura. Does just that. Lou Grant's going to win it by a couple of lengths. War We for Laura was 2nd. 3rd went to I'd Imagine. And 4th was Trophy Taker, 156-1. Here we go for qualifier 4. We're on the trot, 3-year-olds and up. The 3 All-Star Yankee will be driven by James McDonald. The 4 Mikey Mass is going to add trotting hobbles. 1 D Desperado, 10-year-old gelding, trained by Brent Ballore, who also drives. 2 She's Got Pizzazz, 8-year-old mare, trained by Alan Fair with Bob McClure. 3 All-Star Yankee, a 3-year-old colt, trained by Blake McIntosh with James McDonald. 4 Mikey Mass, a 6-year-old gelding, trained by Nick Gallucci. The driver, Jonathan Drury. 5 Mischievous Rose, a 4-year-old mare, trained by Luke Blay with Louis Waugh. 6 Mercutio, 4-year-old trained by Shane Weber with Sylvain Filion. 7 Sweet Carrie T, a 3-year-old filly trained and driven by Mark Etzel. And the 8 is Oneri Attack Perfetto, 12-year-old gelding trained by Dean Nixon, the driver, Jody Jameson. Off stride is number 1, The Desperado. They're off in trotting here in qualifier number 4. She's Got Pizzazz from the inside. Has a little bit of hustle there. Also getting out well was Mikey Mass. And moving from the outside, Sweet Carrie T crossing over, heading up towards the lead. Getting away fourth from the inside, All-Star Yankee. To that one's outside is Oneri Attack Perfetto. A couple lengths back to Mischievous Rose, who's followed by Mercutio. And then our trailer is The Desperado. Off stride went All-Star Yankee. That one taken down into the safety lane. It's Sweet Carrie T through an opening quarter of 29 seconds flat. And they come out of the first turn, and they're following the 3-year-old daughter of Muscle Mass, Sweet Carrie T. In second, that is Mikey Mass, who is tracked third by She's Got Pizzazz. Looking to tighten up there from in fourth is Oneri Attack Perfetto. A couple more lengths going back to Mischievous Rose. 2 more then to Mercutio. And then back to our breakers, The Desperado and All-Star Yankee. They're heading up towards the midway point following Sweet Carrie T. And Sweet Carrie T takes them past the half here in 59-1. They go to the far turn. Sweet Carrie T, after a 30-1 second quarter, is in command. Racing in second is Mikey Mass. 3 lengths or so from the front third is She's Got Pizzazz, who's followed fourth by Oneri Attack Perfetto. Mischievous Rose looking good there in fifth, tracked by Mercutio 6, and then back to The Desperado and All-Star Yankee. It's going to be Sweet Carrie T to get them down to 3 quarters here. Sweet Carrie T is going to race past that station. A length and a half is the advantage at 3 quarters in 128-3, so they spin for home. Sweet Carrie T will try and finish it off, but out of the pocket spot, here comes Mikey Mass, and Mikey Mass, the 6-year-old, now takes lead. Off stride went Sweet Carrie T, and that one will get out of harm's way. The others go unscathed. She's Got Pizzazz at the inside second. Oneri Attack Perfetto into third. Mischievous Rose is finishing up well. She's coming on the outside to go by a few rivals, but this is all Mikey Mass. Mikey Mass will win it. Mischievous Rose was second. Oneri Attack Perfetto third. Then She's Got Pizzazz and Mercutio 156-4. Here we go now for qualifier number 5. Wings of the gate open. Sean Stacey will drive the 1 Twin B Nancy's Wish. Jody Jameson drives the 2 Intense Lady. 1 Twin B Nancy's Wish, a 2-year-old daughter of Better's Wish. Sean Stacey trains and drives. 2 Intense Lady, a 2-year-old daughter of Better's Delight, trained by Susie Kerwood. The driver is Jody Jameson. 3 Nova Scotia Strong, 3-year-old colt, trained by Tyler Moore. He'll also drive. 4 is Ace 44 Bella, 2-year-old daughter of Dally, trained by Craig Gilmore with Jonathan Drury. 5 is Perfect Juno, 2-year-old daughter of Perfect Union, trained by Kenneth Skinner with Tyler Borth. 6 is Stilton Gold, 2-year-old daughter of Better Than Cheddar, trained by Harry Martin with James McDonald. And 7 is St. Lad's Flash, a 3-year-old colt, trained by Eric Wilson. The driver is Larry Small. Field of 7 on gate for qualifier number 5. And the raw fan pacing, it's going to be Intense Lady at the inside with Twin B Nancy's Wish. Here come another 2 forward as from the center goes Perfect Juno. On the outside, St. Lad's Flash. In mid-pack, outside is Ace 44 Bella, who will be followed by Stilton Gold. And the early trailer is Nova Scotia Strong. So St. Lad's Flash goes out to the lead, and it'll be St. Lad's Flash out in front on Perfect Juno in second. Racing in third is Intense Lady. Settling in fourth, Ace 44 Bella in front of Twin B Nancy's Wish. Back to Stilton Gold and Nova Scotia Strong. 30-1 was the opening quarter, and as they move into the backstretch, St. Lad's Flash is clear by 3. So St. Lad's Flash and Larry Small, they show the way. In second is Perfect Juno. Third remains Intense Lady, who is followed closely fourth by the debuting Ace 44 Bella. Break of 3.5 lengths then to Twin B Nancy's Wish, and from the back, Nova Scotia Strong is moving up a couple of positions, so your new trailer is Stilton Gold. It's still a loose lead here for St. Lad's Flash as they go by the half in a minute even. The second quarter was paced in 29-4. St. Lad's Flash, this 3-year-old Art Speak colt, leads it by 3.5 lengths. Second is Perfect Juno. Intense Lady still in third. Nova Scotia Strong through the middle half has been advancing, is now into fourth. Inside fifth is Ace 44 Bella. Few lengths going back to Twin B Nancy's Wish, and staying on that one's helmet is Stilton Gold. Heading to 3 quarters, and St. Lad's Flash gets to call the shot still, as the lead now comes down to about 2.5 lengths as Perfect Juno gets a little closer. Nova Scotia Strong on the outside. On covers Ace 44 Bella. 129-2 is the 3-quarter time. So St. Lad's Flash gets some company here and is now being attacked by Nova Scotia Strong. Ace 44 Bella on the far outside is surging by them all. Ace 44 Bella strikes the front here in the final 1/8 of the mile. Battle on for second with Perfect Juno and Nova Scotia Strong. Intense Lady and back to St. Lad's Flash. But it's a good debut for this Dally filly. Ace 44 Bella will take qualifier number 5 in 157-4. Up next will be qualifier number 6, trotters, 2 and 3-year-olds. Jody Jamieson will drive the 2 Cold Snaps. The 3 Armored Dove has added trotting hobbles. 1 is Ebullient, 2-year-old 6-pack colt trained by Kyle Fellows with Jonathan Drury. 2 Cold Snaps, a 2-year-old daughter of 6-pack, trained by Blake McIntosh. It'll be Jody Jamieson driving. 3 is Armored Dove, Chapter 7 2-year-old filly trained by Sean Stacy with Bob McClure. 4 All-Star Goldie, a 3-year-old filly trained by Steve Watson with Scott Young. 5 J-Port Anna May is a 3-year-old filly trained by Jesse Yoder, the driver James McDonald. 6 Winooski, a 3-year-old filly trained by Dustin Jones. He'll also drive. 7 Johnny Boots, a 3-year-old colt trained by Ron McDonald with Brett McDonald. And the 8 is Denali Deo, 2-year-old 6-pack colt. Clark Bealby trains the driver Sylvain Filion. Starting gate into the stretch for qualifier number 6. Here they come. They're off and trotting. And we give the first call to J-Port Anna May, who charges out from the center. To the inside is Cold Snaps. There is Winooski going with our early leader. From the rail, Ebullient. Then from the outside, Johnny Boots into mid-pack, followed by Armored Dove. Final 2, All-Star Goldie and Denali Deo. Into the first turn, J-Port Anna May goes to the top. It's J-Port Anna May and James McDonald by a couple of lengths on Cold Snaps in second. 2 more lengths back to Winooski in third. The opening quarter was 28-4. So J-Port Anna May puts up a good opening panel there. This 3-year-old daughter of Muscle Mass brings them into the backstretch. Cold Snaps is second. Then in third, that is Winooski. Off stride went Ebullient. That one went off stride. Also joined another breaker we had in the early going. So as they move up the backstretch, moving up into fourth is Johnny Boots. That one will be tracked by Armored Dove, followed then by All-Star Goldie. Resetting was Ebullient, and we had another breaker. Johnny Boots went off stride coming to the half. The half was hit in 58-3. They head to the far turn. J-Port Anna May is the leader. In second, Cold Snaps inches in a little bit closer there, right on that leader's back. Then in third is Winooski, and then it's double-digit lengths going back to the others as they're halfway around the far turn. So J-Port Anna May, Cold Snaps is getting set to come out of the 2-hole. In third, Winooski. In fourth, that's Armored Dove, a few lengths ahead of All-Star Goldie. And they go by 3/4 in 1:28-1. So they'll spin for home, and we'll see here what Cold Snaps can do as that one off the 2-hole trip comes to the outside and powers by now. J-Port Anna May. Winooski is in third. Back to Armored Dove in fourth with All-Star Goldie. Ebullient on the outside. 16th of a mile to go. Cold Snaps is going to take qualifier number 6. Cold Snaps drawing away late. Finishing in second. Here comes Winooski on the outside to just edge J-Port Anna May, who was third. And then it'll be well back to Armored Dove, followed by Ebullient and All-Star Goldie. Time of the mile, 1:56-1. Horses for our final qualifier this morning are lining up behind the starting gate. The one is Cooper Trooper. This is a 3-year-old filly trained by Sean Stacy with Jonathan Drury. 2, Sweet Cheddar, 3-year-old filly trained by Jeff Gillis with Scott Young. 3, Cancun Kai, a 3-year-old gelding trained by Nick Gallucci with Louis Waugh. 4, Sand, a 3-year-old filly trained by Doug Bones with Jody Jameson. 5, High Voltage Dale, a 3-year-old gelding trained by Amanda Fine with James McDonald. 6, Nighttime Dancer, a 3-year-old colt trained by Rod Boyd with Sylvan Filion. And the 7 is Boardwalk Jack, a 3-year-old gelding trained by Amanda Fine. The driver is Tyler Jones. They're off in pacing here in qualifier number 7, and surging out of there at the word go is going to be High Voltage Deo and Nighttime Dancer side by side in the opening moments. Sweet Cheddar is going to get away in 3rd as Cancun Kai looks to settle in 4th in front of Cooper Trooper 5th. At the inside 6 is Sand, and your early trailer 7th is Boardwalk Jack. So Nighttime Dancer got out to the lead here as High Voltage Deo follows now in 2nd. Sweet Cheddar 3rd, and placed 4th is Cancun Kai. 28-3 was the opening panel. So they move into the backstretch following Nighttime Dancer. And this Sunshine Beach colt is on the point for Filion. Racing 2nd, High Voltage Deo. 2 lengths back to Sweet Cheddar there in 3rd. 4th is Cancun Kai. Racing 5th is Cooper Trooper. 6th up the backside, Sand. And at the back, it's Boardwalk Jack. So about 9 lengths from front to back separating them here. They're tightly packed coming up to the midway point. So it's going to be Nighttime Dancer off a 28-3 opener by the half in 57-4. Second quarter was in 29-1. They go to the far turn. A 2-hole trip here for High Voltage Deo. Sweet Cheddar remains in 3rd. Cancun Kai in 4th for the time being. Could be getting underway. Advancing on the outside, Boardwalk Jack is now up into 5th. 6th is Cooper Trooper. New trailer 7th is Sand. Cancun Kai got the cue now out from 4th. And here comes this one quickly on the outside. Latching onto cover was Boardwalk Jack, who looms there second over. But at 3/4, Nighttime Dancer was there in 126-3. So they spin for home to these 3-year-old pacers. Nighttime Dancer by a length. Cancun Kai on the outside. Off the 2-hole trip, High Voltage Deo starting to angle, maybe looking to fan out wide to say something here. And then it's Boardwalk Jack in 4th. Nighttime Dancer still holds the lead. Cancun Kai pressing on the outside, but still a length and a half away as Nighttime Dancer turns them all aside. Rallying late comes Boardwalk Jack. Nighttime Dancer. Boardwalk Jack was 2nd. High Voltage Deo 3rd. And 4th was Cancun Kai. 153-1, 26-3 home.